Hey guys, it's that guy with the picks. It is Monday, early morning. First off, I wanted to wish my brother AJ a very happy birthday today. I love you, brother. Let's get to the business. We had the Cowboys minus the points, and we know what they did. They won and covered. We had a little skid on Friday and Saturday, just a little skid. I definitely wasn't coming back in the NFL and dropping this one. That win pushed us to 15-7-2, which is a hair over 68%. Excellent. What we got tonight is obviously Monday Night Football. We got the Rams at 2-1, traveling to San Fran at 1-2. This line opened up at a pick. Right now it sits at San Fran minus 1.5. Total opened up at 47.5, and it sits at 42.5. Now the Rams, they've won their last two games after losing to the Bills. They beat Arizona last week 20-12. Stafford had 249, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. The interceptions is very good for Matthew Stafford. Cooper Kupp was held in check somehow by a bad Cardinal secondary. But he did find pay dirt running the ball in from 20 yards out. Their defense held Arizona to 12 points. Typically, this Rams defense gives up double that. They give up 24 a game. So I guess that was the positive for them in that game. This defense, the Rams defense, is their defense is ranked 16th, and their offense is ranked 18th. You put those two numbers together and you got a below average offense and a below average defense. The 49ers, they lost their last game to Denver on the road 11-10. If you remember, we had that winner. That was a game that I did give out. San Fran was held to 300 total yards and one touchdown in that game against one of the best defensive units in the NFL. They really couldn't get anything going. Denver snuck a touchdown in with about 4 minutes left in the game. And I tell you what, if you like defense, that was definitely the game for you. Or if you had the under, that was definitely the game for you. And I know a lot of you guys had the under. San Fran's offense is ranked 23rd, and their defense is ranked 3rd. Jimmy G is 6-0 against the 49ers in regular season games. San Fran is giving up 2.8 yards per carry on the ground. And I haven't even mentioned yet that they have the number one pass coverage in the NFL. These two teams played last year, and it was actually the last game. It was the last game of regular season. In that last game, they were also without Trent Williams in that Week 18 game. And 49ers won that game. The 49ers had 449 total yards to the Rams 265. And that Rams team in Week 18 of last year is a much better team than the Rams this year, especially on the offensive side and the defensive side. Stafford this year is ranked 30th in interception rate. with the worst being at 32. So, I mean, there's only 2 quarterbacks ahead of him that's worse than what he's putting up. That's a bad statistic to have on your side if you're a quarterback. 49ers have covered the last 5 against the Rams. The Rams defense has a lot of questionable players for kickoff, and I expect some of them players not to play. But to be honest with you, I really don't care who they have out there. Their defense this year, it ain't scaring me, and I'm sure it ain't scaring a whole hell of a lot of other teams either. San Fran is definitely pissed about last Sunday's game. Losing that game, letting it slip away from their fingertips with minutes left in the game. And to be honest with you, Shanahan has their number. Point blank period. Shanahan has their number. You already know that he's going to draw up some gadget plays that are going to work. I think we all know that. And to be honest with you, I don't expect anything different tonight than what's happened the past 6 games they played, excluding the playoffs. I look for Matthew Stafford to be pressured a little bit. Matthew Stafford is actually a better quarterback when the blitz comes at him. And it's kind of funny that this San Fran team typically only fires their front 4 at the quarterback. And they drop back into coverage. And typically those front 4 get the job done. And that's actually a really bad recipe for Stafford. For teams that don't blitz against them are very successful. Teams that blitz against them over and over and over again, Stafford probably picks them apart. So if the defense wasn't already top notch, you add that into there, it's going to be tough to beat. I see Stafford throwing at least 1 interception tonight. I see the defense, especially the defensive front for the 49ers, shutting down the run out the gate. I look for Debo and Brandon Ayuk to get the damage done in this game. Obviously, they're going to try to run first, and they're going to set up some passing plays off that. In my personal opinion, we have the check mark. They have the best wide receiver, but we got the next 2 best receivers, and they got wide receiver 4. With these 2 defenses on the team, I would much rather have Jimmy G than I would Matthew Stafford, even with Cooper Kupp in this spot. Guys, you already know what the pick is. The pick is take San Fran minus 1.5. Guys, we're going to jump back up to 70% after this game. I apologize for the small skid. I'll try not to let that happen again. Let's get these thumbs up back over 50 again. Let's get these views back up. Let's get this pushed out to other people so they see it also, guys. Guys, thank you for everything. The comments, the likes, the shares, the tips, everything. Thank you, guys. And I'll get back to you guys real soon. But until then, you already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get back to getting this cash.